I want to get more perspective on the yuan. I want to bring in the chief economist at China International Capital, Ha Jiming, joining me live by phone from Beijing. And Dr. Ha, thanks for joining us. And as I know it from your reports, you actually foresaw this event happening sometime in June.
Right. Yeah. I think the June data showing that the Chinese exports were growing very fast in the previous 2 months. Suggests that there's a time. The time is right for exchange rate reform. And what we saw in the recent days that the central bank simply resumed to the previous exchange rate mechanism. And today we are seeing a 0.45% increase in the value of the RMB against the US dollar. And this suggests the Chinese government is pretty confident in its macroeconomic conditions, and also pretty confident in the recovery of the global economy.
Now, Dr. Ha, you know these central bankers pretty well. What do you think they're making of the move that we're seeing today in the currency? Are they satisfied that this is going to be a stable move or gradual appreciation up?
I think it's a indication that the announcement put out over the weekend was genuine, and the government is not only saying that it's going to do it, it is actually doing it. But that being said, I don't think that we are going to see a monotonic appreciation of the RMB. I think the key of this measure is to increase the flexibility against the US dollar. So in some days we're going to see an increase in the RMB value, but in other days we may see a flattening or even a slight decline.
Or even a fall. Okay, but before I leave you though, we saw 21% or so appreciation the last time they allowed the yuan to be more flexible. What kind of appreciation could we see now?
I don't think we are going to see such a sharp increase in the foreseeable future for two key reasons. One is China's current account surplus now is only 3.5% of GDP compared to over 10% in 2007. And the second is the global macroeconomic condition, though recovering, is still not very strong.
Okay, all right, Dr. Ha, we'll leave it there. Good to talk with you. Ha Jiming, the chief economist at China International Capital, live from Beijing.